Wendy Williams. She was a radio host. Then she went to television, and then she had, you know, a misfortune, a physical misfortune. She was diagnosed with medical problems. I think one of them is a form of dementia, uh, among other things. So she's been in a wheelchair. She's went through a lot as far as like people taking control of her life. She's not even in control of her own money, from what I'm understanding. uh I guess she had an episode during the taping of some show, and there's a lawsuit out. I can't remember the actual production company, but there's a lawsuit out by her caretaker, right? She got a caretaker, a manager, and they're managing her money. You know, at one point in time, she couldn't go see her son. She could not, uh, because she doesn't control her money, she couldn't give her son an allowance. So she's in a real jammed up position, Wendy Williams. She's in a, you know, she's really messed up. And she made a living off of, you know, talking about the misfortunes or the juicy stuff that a lot of people like to hear about other people, other celebrities, other people, scandals, drama, gossip. You know how it is. These people, and there's a lot of content creators out there like that that have big platforms where they just talk about gossip and real nasty stuff. Well, this is how Wendy Williams came up. This is how she, excuse me, this is how she became popular in the public eye, and she grew into, you know, a multi-millionaire in a household name. What was the slogan? She say, "How are you doing?" After, you know, spewing or, you know, saying some gossip or some juicy story that is hearsay that people don't really know, but because this is what this society likes to hear, you know, these is people like Wendy Williams that have made a living, have made a absolute fortune off of that type of content and in talking about people's business, right? So unfortunately, she has, you know, had some misfortune. And I just want to bring this out that there are many social, what's like, you got Gossip, you got the Shade Room, you got what's that girl name? The one that got sued by Cardi B. Well, you got people like that that have a huge platform off of talking about other people's business and nastiness and drama and gossip. And I just want to say that this is the end for all of them. What you seen what happened to Wendy Williams, how she's at 60 years old and she just lost her health and she can't do anything. Listen, that is judgment on her. And I feel like a lot of the, because women are the people that look at this stuff and love this stuff and was in her shows and was listening to her, like they listen to all of these content creators that are gossiping, all of your favorite content creators that talk about stuff like this. I mean, that nasty, vile stuff. This is what's going to happen to them. What you see with Wendy Williams. This is what's in store for them. This is some. Thank you, Black Dazzle, Tasha K. This is going to be Tasha K in a few years. I promise you. And I want y'all to mark my words, because see, the Most High don't play. You know what I mean? He has a way of getting people back for the vileness that they have done to others. And listen, I don't have anything personal against Wendy Williams. I don't have nothing personal against none of those people. I could care less about that world, but I have seen the nastiness that these people spew in the talking points that they have and the things that this world has said, oh, it's entertainment. It's just entertainment. Well, you're hurting people. Words hurt people. Lies hurt people. People's business being out in the streets hurts people. You know what I'm saying? So this is like one of those things where you finally have reaped what you have sowed. I wish I had a mic drop sound or something like that. But this is one of those things where you finally, where you see all of that vile and all that stuff that she was talking about, everybody's business. Well, this is the end result. Now she is the talk of the town. Now she's in the headlines. Now she is, being looked at as what's wrong with you. Now she has people that are not even her family in control of her finances, in control of her life. Now she has health problems at 60 years old. And most people would say that 60 years old is, you're still young, you're still able to do things. You shouldn't be, bedridden or in a wheelchair where you can't walk. You get what I'm saying? So this is what is waiting. And this is how all of them are going to end up. Now we'll check back in, Lord willing, we'll check back in about 5-10 years between that and see what's going on with these people that run these platforms and what's going on with the people that frequent this stuff, that love this stuff. It's like it's almost like food to these people to hear some bad news or something allegedly, something that is gossip, and to make that a headline. And then that headline turns into money for people. It turns into stardom, and it turns into fortune for people. Well, here you see how it ends. It ends in misfortune.